Hi from me, Bernie B. Painting your front door in a bright color really gives it that wow factor. And I think it becomes a conversation piece before you even step into the home. So why don't we go about getting this door in a bright color? I'm using Hamilton's 50mm Viva paintbrush, which is a multi-purpose brush, and I'm using Hamilton's Perfection Velo Roller, which is going to give me an ultra smooth finish. Okay, so first of all, I'm giving the door sand because it's painted before with a enamel. So before putting a new coat of enamel on, we need to scratch the surface. So I'm giving it a very good 80 grit sand, so quite coarse sandpaper. And after that, I've just taken some terps on the cloth and I'm just wiped the door down. And now I'm applying the enamel, the non-drip enamel that is, which has a satin finish with a 75mm Viva brush. And this brush is perfect for a variety of applications, and it can be used with water-based as well as solvent-based paints. If we were painting a brand new door, we'd first put a coat of wood primer on, followed by universal undercoat the next day, and the day after that, 2 coats of your final top coat. That being a water-based enamel, a non-drip satin, a gloss enamel. You could even put a washable PVA on. Not that that would be ideal, because you want durability. And you must also take into account the sun factor. If the sun is permanently on that door, I'd recommend a gloss enamel. But if it's not getting a lot of sun, you can use what I'm using here, a non-drip satin enamel. And take note, if you're painting like we want to do a bright color or a color that really pops, reds and yellows, please, you're going to need 3 coats. So don't get despondent if the first 2 coats still look patchy, because it's going to need a 3rd coat. With a dark blue like this, most probably I'll get away with 2 coats. So when you do extremely bright reds and yellows, take note, you might need a 3rd coat. So this door's going to look really patchy for the first coat, no matter what color you use. Don't think that the paint's not covering well. You want that first coat just to be on the door, just a general coverage. The second coat, you'll see, will just look a lot better. So we're providing a base coat of your top coat, and then you'll have great coverage and it'll look really good. Don't rush the coats either. A day between the coats when working with any type of enamel paints. Okay, so I've actually used my brush to apply the first coat on the entire door on both sides. And then tomorrow we will apply our top coat with Hamilton's Velo Roller. If you're looking for the next best thing to a spray gun, but in a roller application, then it's definitely the Velo Roller. It gives you a superior quality application when using water or solvent-based enamels. There's no bubbling, and it just gives you a beautiful, smooth finish. And the size, 110mm, is ideal for the painting of doors. Okay, I'm applying my second coat. I've let it dry overnight. I can see it's going to need a 3rd coat, but that's just the way it is with dark colors. Sometimes you need that 3rd coat, and you got to let it dry a day between each coat. Do not rush the coats. And there we go, 3 coats. The color dusk shadows, a very dark black blue, and it makes a statement. Thank you from me, Bernie B, and Hamilton's.